Here's the answer for day 3, problem 1. Find all real zeros of this function. So to find zeros, we can set the function equal to 0 and then solve for x. This trinomial factors. X times x is the x squared, and positive 7 times positive 2 is the 14, and the outer and inner products add up to 9x. From this, we can find the two zeros. The first zero is negative 7, because negative 7 plus 7 would make this factor equal 0. And the other zero is negative 2, because negative 2 plus 2 would make this factor equal to 0. Using either negative 7 or negative 2 in the original function would make function f of x output 0. Might be interesting to see the graph of this function. Here we have f of x equals x squared plus 9x plus 14. It's graphed on an x and y axis. And notice it's a parabola, and that the parabola touches the x-axis at negative 2. And as I hover there, you see that the point is negative 2 comma 0. When x is negative 2, the function value is 0. And then over here at this 0, when x is negative 7, the function value is 0. So we see that the zeros of a function correspond to the x-intercepts of that function on a graph. Okay, back to the bell work. Day 3, problem 2. Sketch the graph of f of x equals 2 times log base 5 of x. Let's substitute values in for x and find the corresponding f of x values. First number that's a good one to use for log functions is to try 1 for x. So log base 5 of 1 turns out to be 0, and 2 times 0 is 0. And so we find that the point 1 comma 0 is on our graph. And there it is right there. For a base 5 logarithm, another nice number to try for x is 5. The base 5 log of 5 is 1, and 2 times 1 is 2. And so the point 5 comma 2 is on the graph as well. 5 comma 2 is located right here. And so we can draw in close to the y-axis, and then swinging up through this point and continuing on to the right. Here's the same function graphed on a graphing calculator. We have f of x equals 2 log base 5 of x, and you see the curve, the same one that we drew with our pens and pencils. It crosses the x-axis at 1 comma 0, and further over here at 5 comma 2, it's also touching at a corner of one of the grid squares.